I am going to the gym. I can still hear the voices in my head. I'm going to put my phone down because I don't need to look like I'm being irresponsible. What was I going to say? They're hysterical about, oh, that's what I was going to say. They're hysterical. They're not hysterical like in the sense like it's like a war outside. They're going to die right this second. But the minute this gets found out, something's going, like, it's weird. They don't want me in front of camera. Obviously, it doesn't make sense as to why they have to murder me. They have to, like, they're talking in my head, okay? So nobody fucking can hear them. And they don't want me making that obvious because there are records involved. They can couple it with everything. They can couple it with Fitness 19's records. They can couple it with 24-Hour Fitness's records. They could couple it with every time I go to the store, every time I go. They can, everywhere I go, there are cameras. Thank you, God. Every light, everywhere I go, thank you, God, there are cameras. So whatever the records that are involved with investigating me aren't going to sound the same as the records outside. And they're going to ask these bitches, well, why didn't you subpoena the records from the camera? Why even be in Renee's head? So they want you trapped inside a house or something to say, oh, we thought it was the TV. Something's not adding up. They're in my fucking head. They're talking. I don't owe them money. I don't fucking know them. And every time I say they're in my fucking heads, these bitches flip their fucking lids, dude. They clearly didn't do just damage to me. I want them sentenced to death. They're talking in my fucking head. They're Egyptian, American, Muslim, women and men terrorists. Not all of them, but these are families. There are families, select families that are involved with this terrorist organization. I want them sentenced to death. They're using Islam as a fucking scapegoat, those fucking bitches. I want them sentenced to death. They have deprived my daughter since she was 6 years old. I promise you, they have been doing this to me from when I was 6. I remember vividly, I had this vivid dream of this man molesting me, and I was in a straitjacket. And he was fingering me I think it was 6. My daughter they've been talking in my head since she was 6 years old. Why don't you go listen to the entire targeted individual community? They are all saying the same damn thing. Somebody's been stalking them or abusing them with this telepathy technology since they were kids. This is not a fucking joke. They're not lying. These terrorists are fucking trash. I want them sentenced to death. They're talking in my head. They don't want me in front of this camera. There are cameras all over Fitness 19 here. I'm working out again. They got me kicked out of here because they'll sit there and they'll start to argue with me. So I'll start cursing. Like, they'll start saying, we want your fucking kids to die. We want your fucking kids to die. While I'm working out. Like, haha, our kids are doing better than yours, you fucking bitch. They're terrorists. They're fucking talking in my head. They're psychotic trash, dude. The women are hysterical because they're getting sentenced to death. So all they want to fucking do is abuse the fuck out of me, make me look crazy, and then make me feel insecure about it. About admitting that I hear them in my head. I want them sentenced to death. And they want to deprive me of happiness, deprive me of unconditional love, of a relationship, an intimate relationship with and with the opposite sex. Like they want to abuse, and they've been doing this. They want to abuse me, rape me, drug me, and watch me die. Or really, it's murder. It's murder, and they did it to my friend, and she died. She was getting ready to grab the handle to the door in her room to ask for help, and she literally dropped dead and in a fetal position with her arm like someone grabbing the door, like trying to reach for the door. And decomposed. 5 days later they found her and didn't even do an autopsy because they're playing with their parents' heads. These terrorists talking in my fucking head. I want them in fucking caskets, dude.